Hey YouTube, I just had a lot of fun this morning. So the background story is I used to teach middle school science and high school technology at a school down here in Tampa. And I kind of retired from that. Um, but we had a career day today and some of the adults kind of flaked. Well, not really flaked. They actually went and worked their real job. Um, so they called me to fill in and I came down there to talk about for career day. Let's talk about aerospace engineering because, I used to do that for 25 years. So um, it's to third and fourth graders. So you can't really do much with heavy engineering with elementary school kids. So I start where we all start in aerospace engineering, and that's with paper airplanes. So I am still the most dangerous science teacher in Florida in that I held a paper airplane contest outside. Um, so I put a cargo box out on the parking lot, about 10 feet out, and I said, "All right, so here's the mission. We're going to work in teams. We've got these astronauts that are stranded on the moon, and we're going to deliver food to them. So you got to stand behind this line." And I pulled out, a bag of, M&Ms, and you got to deliver these using office supplies. So I had a bunch of paper and paper clips and staples and rubber bands and tape, and design a vehicle to deliver the M&Ms. Hit that cargo box over there. Um, which sounds easy, but it's not, because last year I ran this with my eighth graders, and they could not hit a 1 by 1 square on the board from 1 meter away with a paper airplane because of ground effects. Um, they were just all over the place. So, unlike most paper airplane contests where it's about distance, it's about hang time, mine's about accuracy, and paper airplanes don't do that very well. But here's the twist. Um, we had this little event during a tornado warning, and there's 25-mile-an-hour winds going across the parking lot. So I said, yeah, and welcome to aerospace engineering. Absolutely, deal with it. So it was really cool to watch the kids. They start off with, they start making paper airplanes, and of course you throw them, and the wind just takes it and off into the, 3 parking spots later. There's just no way. Um, and about 10 minutes into trying, these kids come up with, somebody comes up with, hey, what if we make like just fold the paper into like a square or make some kind of a throwing star out of it and tape the M&M in there. They start chucking these things at the box, and they're getting a lot farther because it's more aerodynamic. It doesn't have any surfaces to get caught. It just slices through like a throwing star. But still, it's really hard to aim. And about 20 minutes into the lesson, some kid figures out, well, what if we put the M&M in the middle of the paper and we just crumple the whole thing up into a ball, and we make like a cannonball, and they go up to the line and just try to chuck it into the wind and kind of arc it into the box. And you know what? That actually starts working. And then we start talking about ballistics coefficients, and I let them, pick up a rock from the pavement and put that in there. And now everybody starts making shots, and it was beautiful. But it was lovely to see the process of, all right, we've got to work in teams. And while in school, the idea is if you look at your neighbor's solution and use it for yourself, that's cheating. But when you get into industry, your boss doesn't care where the solution came from as long as it's quick and easy. It's called doing research. So we absolutely use somebody else's idea. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to be good at looking stuff up. Um, so I thought I made some pretty good points about the aerospace industry that the kids could understand, and they all had a lot of fun. And of course, I incentivized it. If you can get this M&M into that box, I'll give you another one. And no, I don't want the M&Ms back. You can eat all of them. So we'll see if I could invite it back again, because I sugared those kids up pretty good. But we all had a lot of fun, and so did I. And nobody got carried away in a tornado very far. That's another video. See you next time.